Welcome back to the Passion for Detailing channel. My name is Kieran and thank you for joining me today. Before we go any further, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel so don't miss any tips, tricks or future videos. Sit back, relax and let's get at it. I have a slightly different video today for you guys at home. I'm sure you've all seen my Evo and I plan to detail it in steps to show you guys what I have done. So today I am going to show you guys that I actually have just purchased some new exhaust tips directly from Mitsubishi UK. My old ones are, I'll be honest with you, they were in bad state when I first got the vehicle. So I'm going to show you how to actually protect these exhaust tips. I'm sure you've seen my how-to video on actually how to clean exhaust tips. I'm not going to show you today, but if you want to see that video, it's up here in the corner. So ceramic coatings for your wheels. I always use GYEON RIM. Normally they're used for alloy wheels, but you can actually use this product in many other areas. Brake calipers, exhaust tips, painted engine covers. It's fantastic. I'm not going to be using it on wheels today. That video will come later on, but I am going to apply this to my exhaust tips. Okay, you are going to need some bits and pieces. You're going to need some panel prep or alcohol. I use the GYEON prep. I've been using it for a long time now. It is fantastic. What this will do, this will remove any grease or grime off the surface so the GYEON rim can bond to the surface properly. If you don't do this step, you will find that the product won't last as long and it won't bond to the surface. You do get in the kit a block and some applicator pads, but I'm actually not going to use those today. I don't want to waste them. I'm actually going to show you something else that I love to use. These little makeup discs. They actually come from Primark. They're £1 for a pack of 5. You can literally use 1 or 2 depending on the job that you're doing. You can get right into intricate areas and you can literally throw them in the bin and use the proper cloths for the jobs that you need to use them for. So before we go any further, sit back and let's go. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we need to prep this surface. Let me try and see if I can get some better light there. Hopefully that's a bit better for you. So we're going to need to prep this surface. So it's already been polished, but we're going to use the GYEON prep. What I like to do is absolutely cover it in prep, and then using a clean microfiber cloth, we're going to wipe over the exhaust tip, making sure that we get every little bit. And then what we do is then we'll just turn the towel to buff any other residue off. Making sure we get every last little bit. As you can see there, looking absolutely fantastic. So now that the exhaust tip has been removed, the reason I've got gloves on as well is, one, I don't want to get any fingerprints on the exhaust tip, but also this is really not good for your skin, so I recommend putting some latex gloves on at least to cover your hands. But the exhaust tip now has been polished, it's been prepped. We can now go on to the actual rim stage. I'm actually going to use the pad, as I said I'm already going to use. Just open the bottle. It's stiff. So you've got a couple of choices. You can either lay a line, or I like to just... A little goes a long way, just a few drops. Always make sure you put the lid back on the bottle and do not hold it, because the heat from your hands will make the product go off. There's a few little shards there, let's get rid of those. And then what we're going to do, without touching the exhaust tip, we're going to work in crisscross motions. You'll see it on the exhaust. I'm just going to cover the whole exhaust in the product. That was a more than enough product there to do all of it. If you do need any more product because of the area you're doing, just you can get some more, it's not a problem, by just shaking the bottle a bit more. I'm actually going to do 2 coats on these tips just to really help protect them over the coming months. Hopefully you can see that I'm trying to get every little intricate area so it's fully covered. It takes a little while for it to cure, obviously. I'm actually just going to put a little dab more. Picked up a little bit of dirt there. Put a new fresh pad on. And we're just going to finish doing the last couple of bits. I'm just making it sure it's absolutely fully covered because I want these to stay nice for a long time. Right, once that's fully coated, you're going to leave it for a minute or so to, they call it flashing. It's starting to go a little bit now. It'll be very hard for you to see that in the video. And then we're going to do is we're going to take our cloth, our clean microfiber cloth, and we're just going to literally just rub over it to level the coating. We are not rubbing the product off. You want it to be on there still. So we're just going to go over the panel, and then we're going to rotate the cloth. And then we're just going to do the same again, making sure that we're just all we're doing is we're leveling the coating. We don't want to remove it. We're just leveling the coating. So when that cures, there's a nice coating there that's protecting the exhaust tips from the elements. I'm not going too mad, but that is pretty much it. I've got another one to get done, so I'm going to do that off camera. One thing I will say is the cloth that you've used to take the product off, once you've finished doing the job you're doing, throw it in the bin, okay? The ceramic coating will set in the fibres and it will damage any work that you do in future. If not, use these for cleaning doing dirty jobs like carpets and stuff like that. So there you have it, a very short and sweet video. That's how you use GYEON RIM. It's not just for alloy wheels. As you can see there, after 2 coats, it's going to look absolutely fantastic. A little bit of advice, don't forget two things. The first one is make sure the product that you're applying it to is clean, and the second tip is make sure you use GYEON Prep to make sure there's no grease or polish or anything on the surface, so this can bond to it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel so don't miss any tips, tricks or future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.